We're recording now, so
There we go.
that happened.
Action.
This is all recording, by the way.
Stealing the show.
Yeah.
He's just actually,
I didn't know actually.
Happy you're in it. I'm Alfie Lewis. Oh, I've already looked at the camera.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't
All right.
matter,
Yeah. So, my name's Alfie Lewis, and I'm here to help raise awareness for Niemann-Pick type C, which my little brother Noah also has been diagnosed last year with it. So I'm just trying to do as much as I can to fundraise and help, and just genuinely just raise awareness for it all. When he was born, we always thought there wasn't something quite right with his movements and his like cognitive ability and things like that. So one of the main things with that was he was never able to crawl on his own properly. He just used to more like just drag, use his arms, and not be able to use his legs properly. And went through multiple hospitals, couldn't get the couldn't get the help. We just didn't know. We didn't know what it was, and then it doesn't help when the doctors and the medical professionals still don't know what it is as well. So you're quite left in a bit of a grey area and things like that. So then throughout that journey, we had got him genetically tested privately, and after that was done, they'd realised they nailed it down to two different things, and one of those things was Niemann-Pick type C. And then when it got moved over to onto the NHS side of things, they had to do their own genetic testing because, God forbid, the private medical practitioners had got it wrong, something like that. So they had to go through more rounds of testing, and then it came out that, oh, this is Niemann-Pick type C. The response I do hear a lot is, I've never heard of it, what are you talking about? And it doesn't come from a place of disrespect, it comes from a place of people just generally have never heard of it. It's like me, before my brother got diagnosed with NPC, I'd never heard of it. And it's like you start doing your research, you find out more things every day, different situations that people are in. And yeah, so the way I explain it is it's just one of them things that happens. It's like an ultra rare disease, and you might as well make the most of it. And if you don't, then what are you gonna do, sort of thing. Google's a killer because you just read stuff and you don't know if it's true, because obviously you don't know exactly what it is yourself. So then it's when you look stuff up and all that. But I think having a name on it has been good for myself and my family, because it sort of brings you to that level of accepting it. And then it's the fact of, right, let's just try and do as much as we can to support this. And then, yeah, things like what we do here, you guys as well, all the fundraising that you guys do, it's great. So the way I describe Niemann-Pick is it affects, well, I only thought it was young people, but now I've obviously researched it and met a few people. It can be older people as well. And it's it's the body's effect of it can't process and break down fats and lipids and things like that. So that affects his cognitive side. Just everyone with NPC as well affects his cognitive side, his movement, his speech, his being able to eat independently. Basically what it is just the way I see it from my experience is they just need 24/7 on the clock care. And obviously you can do it all to an extent, but it's hard. It is hard looking after someone like people like my brother. But it's like, this is why you do the fundraising, and you get as much help as you can. Sort of as soon as we heard about it, sort of obviously give it some time to rest and accept the fact that this is what's happened, but it's now some more what we're going to do going forward, sort of thing. And it got to the point where it was like, we aren't going to be able to do this all on our own. We do need help, whether that be from, like I've said, individuals, brands, family, friends, help as much as you can get, and you just got to take every single opportunity you can have. So I think for what we've done, I've attended multiple bake sales, fundraisers, marathons. I literally last weekend got back from a climb, which was called Climb for Noah. We made a whole thing of it. That was great, that was amazing, and it was genuinely one of the best things I've ever done. You get that just fulfilledness of happiness from doing it. It's just like, this is great, I want to do stuff like this all the time. In the future I'm doing a marathon with a family friend, and also one of my stepbrothers is also doing it as well. So that'll be great. And it's just because all the little things add up. Even if, like I say, people will raise like £500 for bake sale, and that's just amazing because you get everyone to come in, everyone's talking to you, asking you questions, but at the end of the day, they're all having a good time and things like that. We've also got, I've organised a charity ball with a black tie event, all things like that, so that'd be great. And yeah, just doing as much as I can. The future is looking bright for Noah. We've managed to raise just shy of £50,000 to date, and that is just, even thinking of that is incredible and things like that. And for Noah, he now has the right therapies he needs, the right physiotherapies. He's got on-the-clock care privately and from the NHS now as well. Because it's funny, like the other day I went into Great Ormond Street and they're just fantastic anyway. But I walk in, and obviously going up to the ward, they're like, "Oh, who are you here to see?" And I'm like, "Noah." And they're like, "No, you know Noah. He's like a little celebrity in the hospital." So it's great. And then the future for him, with the money that we've managed to raise, we are building him a suite in the garden, so he can have all his therapy can be done in there. He can have his physiotherapy pool, which will be in a separate room in there. It'll be great. It'll be lovely.